My mom chose her new husband over me when I was 14. Now she needs my bone marrow, and I'm her only match. When I was 14, my mom married Gerald. He hated me from the start. I was too loud, too messy, too much like my biological father, who'd left before I was born. Gerald wanted my mom to himself. Made that clear immediately. Maybe military school would straighten him out. My buddy's son went to boarding school. Changed his life. Mom always laughed nervously. Changed the subject. Never defended me. The worst night was 3 months in. I accidentally spilled soda on Gerald's leather chair. An honest mistake. He grabbed my arm so hard it bruised. You think you can ruin my things? His face was inches from mine. You're a guest in this house. Act like one. I looked at Mom. She stood frozen in the doorway. Gerald, maybe Patricia, and handle your son. Or I will. She took me to my room. Closed the door quietly. Just be more careful, Danny. Please, for me. My throat tightened. She wasn't going to protect me. I knew it then. 6 months after the wedding, Gerald gave her the ultimatum. Him or me. She chose him. I came home from school to find my bags packed in the living room. You're going to live with Aunt Carol, Mom said. Couldn't meet my eyes. It's better this way. Better for who? Please don't make this harder. I lived with Aunt Carol for 4 years. Mom called twice a month at first, then monthly, then holidays, then nothing. Graduated high school without her. Worked 2 jobs through college. Got my nursing degree. Built a life completely alone. 12 years without a real conversation. Then last month, my phone rang. Is this Daniel Morrison? Who's asking? Dr. Chen from Memorial Hospital. Your mother Patricia has stage 4 leukemia. She needs a bone marrow transplant. You're her only genetic match. My stomach dropped. I haven't spoken to my mother in 12 years. Long pause. Without this transplant, she has less than 3 months. I hung up. Stared at the wall until it got dark. Some nights that week, I couldn't sleep. Kept seeing her face in the doorway while Gerald grabbed my arm. Kept hearing her voice asking me not to make things harder. I'd spent 12 years burying that kid who got thrown away. Now she wanted me to dig him back up. Aunt Carol called. Your mother wants to see you. Of course she does. She needs something. That's not fair, Danny. Neither was being thrown away like garbage. Silence. Will you at least visit? I went to the hospital. Didn't know why. Mom looked tiny, thin, pale. Nothing like I remembered. Gerald wasn't there. Aunt Carol told me he'd divorced her 3 years ago. Left when her money ran out. When she got sick, he was already gone. Funny how that works. She started crying the second she saw me. Danny, my baby, I'm so sorry. I stood at the door, arms crossed. I know what I did was unforgivable. I know I don't deserve anything. Then why am I here? Because I needed to apologize, whether you help me or not. Her voice cracked. Every single day for 12 years, I knew I was wrong. I pulled up a chair slowly. Why didn't you ever try to fix it? Shame. I convinced myself you were better off. I wasn't better off, Mom. I was alone. She broke down completely. I sat with her for 3 hours and didn't promise anything. The next week I went back, and the week after, we talked about everything. My graduation she missed, her terrible marriage, Gerald's affairs she'd ignored, the regret eating her alive. Last Friday, I made my decision. I'll do the transplant. Her face crumpled with relief. Not because you deserve it, I said carefully, but because I became a nurse to save lives. Refusing to save one because she hurt me would make me someone I don't want to be. She grabbed my hand, tears streaming. Thank you. But after this, we rebuild slowly. You earn back what you threw away. No shortcuts. Whatever it takes. The procedure is next month. I'm not nervous about the transplant. I'm nervous about letting someone back in who destroyed me once. But I've been carrying that anger for 12 years. It was getting heavy. Gerald threw her away when she needed him most. I could do the same. But I'm not Gerald. That's the whole point.